Yo, what's the crap, boys? The Denver Nuggets are 1 win away from being NBA champions after yet again another dominant and convincing win. Like most of the games this series, first half it's all it's all even. Heat are looking good, Nuggets are looking good. The Heat's offense is going well. And then it gets to that second half, and the Denver just turn on a different switch. Honestly, like the third quarter Warriors, back in the day, not back in the day, it was like 4 years ago. Denver just turns into such a better team. Or Miami take a bit of a fall off. But this series, not as close as I thought it was going to be. Obviously, Miami have been on this insane run. Like, I don't know when next time we'll see this sort of run. Denver obviously are the best team in the world. They got the best player in the world. And arguably the best duo in the world. I did pick the Heat to win this because, they was on this legendary run. Jimmy Butler was on this manifesting sort of run, talking about making the finals, win the championship since the fucking media day. He went in the dreads. So you kind of put that biasy towards them. But also the back of my mind is like Denver probably are going to win this in 6 or 7. Could be over in 5. Obviously, people are talking about the 3-1 comeback. Ever since LeBron did that shit, it will always be brought up if a team's down 3-1 in the finals every time. But this game really showed why the Nuggets are just the better team. Jokic, was in foul trouble. That fifth foul, I think Bam sort of sold it. Is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Jokic sat. Nuggets just looked just as good. Obviously, like, Jokic is definitely better to be on the court than off the court. Jamal Murray did his thing, took over. Bruce Brown and Aaron Gordon, this was their game. Like, the role players, like, this Nuggets team, honestly, one of the best teams this decade. Possibly the last 10 years. From player 1, player 10. Such solid players that every championship team would die for having their team. They honestly, best team in the NBA. They got the best duo. Have the best role players. KCP, Aaron Gordon, Bruce Brown, who probably won't be back on the Nuggets. Sixers should sign him, that's all I'm saying. Their team is just so elite, next level. Aaron Gordon 27, 7 and 6. Bruce Brown had the 21 points. Crazy impact, Aaron Gordon's got to get Kevin Love guarding him. He's just more athletic, more explosive. Come on, Aaron Gordon's one of the most athletic players and the most explosive players in the whole NBA. But yeah, this Nuggets team is just so complete. Like I said, Jokic sat. They were fine. Miami's offense is just so limited. It hurts to watch sometimes. I've said this in my last video. It just doesn't work. It's crazy. You either got, Jimmy, running to the rim, just kicks it out, and then the offense kind of dead. Got Caleb Martin trying to run around, try create something. It's just a bit of panicness. The offense isn't great. We've known this since this whole season. Jimmy, obviously that ankle injury is hurting a lot. But their offense just wasn't doing it. It would be close multiple times this game. It was close. Denver would go on a little run, and then Miami, the pressure's on them, and then they would just fold. This is how it is. Their run is over. Obviously, don't count them out. Easily could win Game 6, come back, and then who knows. But obviously, it does look over right now. Denver just look like I said, one of the best teams this decade. I would say, are the Nuggets the best team this decade, champions-wise? I think they're up there. I think they're absolutely up there. They're 4 different champions this decade. I think they're definitely up there. They probably are the best. Just their offense and their team defense, I think, is just completely separate from other people. Consider 2021 Bucks. These teams, all these 4 teams play each other. I think the Nuggets would win this. Bucks are like I said, Bucks are probably up there too. Miami with the 15 turnovers, terrible. That is absolutely, compared to their 6. Denver completely, team stats completely destroyed them. One thing Miami always does good is ball pressure. They do put pressure on the ball handler. It just opens them up for, obviously, the zone. They're they're probably the best zone team. They use it the most, use it way more than everyone else. If Miami wants to get back to, this stage, they need some height. Obviously, yeah, the Dame trade makes a whole lot of sense. Tyler Hero and whatever for Dame. It's not going to fix the real issues. Obviously, Dame will help. They do, like I said, their offense needs that badly. They need height. Cody Zeller isn't going to do it. Cody Zeller should not even be playing in the NBA Finals. Let alone on Jokic. Anyway, they need height. Need to sign some players. This Heat team can definitely be back. But, they definitely got to make some changes. This was a bad game, shooting-wise for Jamal Murray. This is like somewhat of a Curry game that Steph Curry likes to have. Jamal Murray's been compared to Steph Curry in these finals for good reason. He's arguably a superstar. Like, come on now. Has the bad shooting night, but he's impacting the game everywhere else. 10 assists once again. Well, he got 12. Every finals game he's had 10 assists or more. Like, who's done that? Jamal Murray, I'm saying it now, Hall of Fame. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. It's crazy. Obviously, he's young, is what is. He is making the Hall of Fame. Undoubtedly. So is Jimmy and probably Bam. You know, he just impacts the game all the time. When you're watching the game, you're not even like looking at the box score, keeping up with the box score. You couldn't tell he was ice cold. Obviously, yeah, you see him miss shots, like, oh, come on, man, you got to make a shot. His impact is crazy. This is why him and Jokic, obviously Jokic had 23 as well. This is why they're, you know, arguably the best duo in the league. They're just that good. When they have bad games, they still impact the game everywhere else, and the team wins. That is, you know, due to the coaching, their deep roster, but still, it does start from them. Not just 12 assists, 0 turnovers, insane. Obviously, he was shot chucking a bit. Some of the shot selection, I was not happy. You're watching like, come on, Jamal Murray, you're literally so much better than this. But it is what it is. Game 5 is on Monday. I'm expecting the Nuggets to close this out. Obviously, this Miami team has no quitting and they never give up. So I'm not expecting but I think it could happen. You know, they just, Nuggets just blow it out from the start. Miami's offense doesn't go, and it's just a bit of, okay, yeah, they've won this. Denver Nuggets will probably be the NBA champions. If not, will we see another 3-1 comeback?